Hey everyone, this is John here. This is day number 3 for me in the hospital. I guess it's day -4 for my Zynteglo treatment. Um, I've been working like this for about a year. I did my apheresis after getting approval from my insurance company, which took a long time. So I'm finally here and I'm doing this, and so far so good. I've received 2 doses of chemotherapy so far, and numbers are looking good. Everything's looking good so far. Not sick yet, which is certainly to come, I guess. But I've been walking, around the nurse's station, uh, like 22 laps of the mile. So I've been getting a couple miles in a day. And I have my workout here in my room. So pretty much the process of this whole thing, when coming for your final hospitalization is, getting a central line put in. Where's that at? When I could show you. So right here. You see, that's a central line. And the funny thing is, the first time they put it in, they put one that was too small, which was a little upsetting. So they got 1 dose of chemo in, and then I had to come back the next day and get a new catheter. They switched it out. It wasn't too bad. I was a little upset, obviously, but the procedure wasn't too bad. I got right back up here. The place is great. And one thing I've been able to do is order relatively healthy meals by selecting vegetables and stuff. And if you go to a facility that has the My Chart app, you can go in there, you can order your meals, like for the next day or for later that day. You could look at all your labs, your medications, and everything. So, if your hospital is affiliated with Epic, I mean, you can do all that stuff, and I find it highly beneficial. I love it. Um, so the other usual things they do, they're drawing a lot of labs. So they start my chemotherapy at night, like 8 o'clock, because that's the time they're going to be drawing a bunch of labs, and that's when the lab does all their, I don't know, their chemotherapy lab draws for the inpatients, supposedly, something like that. That's why they don't do it in the day. So anyhow, I pretty much I get some meds in the morning, meds in the afternoon, and then I get hooked up to the chemo, which runs for 3 hours. It's Busulfan, and it runs 3 hours, and I take an Ativan and I go to bed. They give me that, as I need it for sleep, and I gladly take it because I like to sleep through the night and be refreshed in the daytime, so I can exercise and do what I need to do. The other things, medications they'll typically have you take, during your chemotherapy are I take Keppra, which is an anticonvulsant, because I guess busulfan can cause, seizures. I take is it Vinase? Not Vinase. I take, I think it's Vinase. It's an antipsychotic that helps with like restless leg syndrome, and it helps with nausea from the chemotherapy. And so I take that. I take a number of other nausea medicines. I take dexamethasone, which is Decadron. It's a steroid. It'll boost your blood sugar up. So I take that to prevent nausea. I take Zofran to prevent nausea, and they have something else called a aprepitant, which is also called Emend, which will decrease your nausea for a couple of days. They give it IV, and it's real long acting. So anyhow, that's pretty much what I'm taking. Sometimes they said they'll have to give you some magnesium or some calcium during the chemotherapy. The chemotherapy is going to last 4 days, and then I have 2 days of rest, a washout period, they call it. So, as your cells are dying, your white count, everything like that is going down, the chemotherapy is getting washed out of your system. So, by the time day 0 comes, after that second rest day, your body's not going to have chemotherapy floating around in it, and then you're going to be able to get your new cells back. And then, while your counts are still going down, but while your counts are still going down, they're going to get pretty low. And then your new cells are going to start engrafting and taking over. And, that's a glorious part. It's like old cells are coming down, new cells will start coming up. You're going to feel sick, nauseous, mouth sores, what they tell me. Um, they have me rinsing out with chlorhexidine mouth rinse 2 times a day. And they also have me washing off with chlorhexidine wipes, head to toe, every day, 24 hours, every 24 hours. The mouth rinse is twice a day. And then they also have me change my slippers every single day. I can wear pretty much what I want. When it's time to hook me up to the chemotherapy, I just put a hospital gown on. It's nighttime, and they just hook it through the sleeve because it's easy to unbutton. They can get the labs easy and everything like that. So I'll leave that on for the chemotherapy, and if I'm still awake, I'll just change back into a shirt or something. So that's pretty much how I run that. And getting your new cells, I mean, that's gonna be a very exciting part, very interesting, and I can't wait for that to happen. I know there's a lot more that I could tell you, but I'll think of it as it comes and a little more of the minutia that goes on throughout the day. So anyhow, I hope you found this beneficial, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.